Good day to you and welcome back to another BBW review. Today we have a homage of the Rolex OP. This is by Paulareis and is the Paulareis RL07. Now an homage to the Rolex OP has always been very popular, but I think over the last few years a trend that's more popular is, as you can see, that Tiffany dial. And I think they pull it off quite well. So let's have a look at this thing. Now, starting with the case, you have for $22, a basic alloy metal case with a chrome finish. Now, unlike other alloys, I think they've done a pretty good job here. You don't get the shadowing, and I think you have a nice smooth application across the whole casing. The case itself, as I've mentioned, is a copy of the Rolex OP, and it does a very good job in all dimensions. The diameter itself is 41 millimeters with a 49 millimeter lug to lug. And you do have male end links, but they don't protrude too much, and they do fit my 6.5 inch wrist quite well, which I'll show you in a minute. You have a 20 millimeter lug width, which finishes with this stainless steel strap. You have a height of 14.8 millimeters, and with the applied strap you have a weight of around 120 grams. On the back, a plain sterile case, which is the same as the Rolex itself. Onto the side, you do have a screw down crown, and despite having a screw down crown, it only offers 30 meters of water resistance, and it really is a crunchy crown when you're screwing it in and out. In fact, you're not quite sure if you've caught the threads, and I'm sure after some time those threads will wear away. Back to the case, you have a simple chrome plated bezel onto a mineral glass crystal. So the selling point here is obviously that Tiffany dial, which again, as I said, was the main reason I bought this watch. The indexes are applied with double indices at the 12, 3, 6 and 9, simple patterns, and printed minute markers all around the chapter ring. The hands themselves are simple signpost hands with the merest slither of lume down the minute and the hour hand, and they serve absolutely no purpose at all. Not just because they're so thin, but because they use really, really bad lume here. And the second hand is just a very simple stick. Below the 12 o'clock, you have the name and the logo Paulareis printed, and above the 6 o'clock you have the words certified chronometer, whatever that means, and automatic. So I think they just put that on just to fill up some space, but it's very small and that's okay. So onto the strap itself. As I've mentioned, it is a 20 millimeter lug width. The strap is stainless steel, and it looks like it's a 3-link bracelet, but it's not. Each link here is just one big link, which is kind of fake. It makes it look like 3 independent links, but they're not. The adjustments are push pin, and I've removed most of these myself, down to having one left. The clasp is okay. It's a friction clasp, as you can see, with a double lock and unsigned. The Rolex itself is much, much bigger. This gives you adjustments of, the micro adjustments are 1, 2, 3, 4 along this way, and 2, just focus there, across there. I've got it just on the third one there. So that's actually quite nice that you do get that micro adjustment. Let's have a look. Matching the bracelet with the case, it's not too bad. The hues are quite similar, but not perfect. But again, $22. Now I haven't actually taken the back case off to have a look at the movement, but it is a Dong-Dang movement, which itself is a copy of a seagull. It's a 21,600 beats per hour movement, and from my own testing, the power reserve would last about 35 to 40 hours, which is long enough for me because I change my watches every day. So that's never been an issue for me, how big the power reserve is. And you do get a nice sweep there. I actually prefer the 21,600s. I have had 28,000s, but they do tend to wear down a lot quicker and need servicing. The 21,600s don't. Let's give this a bit of a wind. Yeah, that crown is ridiculously crunchy. Yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. I'm not sure if you can hear that. It seems to be slipping as well. I'm not sure if that is the case on all of these watches or just this one, but not great. So, very quick review, and a basic summing up is, as an homage to the Rolex OP, I think they've done a pretty good job. But as a watch, a standalone watch, without comparing it to the Rolex, I still think it's actually okay. Again, $22. So would I recommend it? I would. My only niggles are that crown. I'm sure if they didn't make it a screw down crown, it may have been actually better. I think making it a screw down crown has given it that crunchy feel. It's not really reassuring. Even when it's screwed down, I can see why they would only award it 30 meters of water resistance. So I would only wash the car or the dishes with this thing. Don't go swimming with it at all. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again with another BBW review, and take it easy.